Oh my gosh, it is so hot. That is adorable. You don't know heat like down in Texas. Bless your heart.
I would say bless your heart too if I believed in that.
I've been selling my soul, working all day. Screw the rich man.
Can you quit singing? We have a hurricane to deal with. Hey, no, hurricanes are our thing. Hurricane Ian and the Delta variant.
Hey, that's our thing. We had COVID and hurricanes and the heat. So bless your heart.
Bless your crystal. Hey, that's our thing too. Matt.
This ain't a contest. We had COVID, we have hurricanes, heat, flood, border wars. We're starting to have Democrats now. Austin's weird. Bless your heart. No, it's so hot our houses can't keep up. We're out of power. We're gonna have to sleep in a tent.
Somebody say tent? I got a 2-bedroom you can use.
I need more pay. It's hot out here. It's hot here too. Singing in the woods.
We're back and it's hot. But it's all good.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day outside if you're a rattlesnake.
Yeah. My windows were fogged up this morning.
Yes.
That was a gross phenomenon.
I have never experienced that before. How does that happen?
I don't know. It is a wild temperature and what do they call that? Dew point?
How is the old dew point?
Too high.
Is it high?
Or too low. I don't know if it's a golf or...
I decided to bring some sunshine in here. Everything is yellow over here.
Yeah, wow. Katie, do you do that on purpose? I used to make fun of her. Everything she wore was black. She was ready to go to a funeral at all times. You've got a little more color to your life.
Yeah, but I kind of add it, and then I kind of, I don't know if you noticed, I haven't worn this dress in over a year. So I'm like,
wow, give it up for Katie, everyone.
Wow. I definitely noticed.
Thank you.
She's looking good.
Thank you. That's not what I meant. I meant
out last weekend. She's like, these are the jeans I wore before I was pregnant.
I did. I was like, by the way.
Happy for you.
As soon as I walked in today, Katie roasted me because it is like 115 heat index right now. She's like, hot coffee for a hot day?
Yeah.
That is, what was the thought process going through the drive-thru?
I'll tell you, it's not coffee. It's a honey tea for my throat.
Smart.
Yep, getting all dolled up.
Good. Well, we're back. Correct opinions. Give us 5-star ratings. We haven't asked for that in a while. It's Jake's birthday.
Pretty much.
I just kind of made that up, but it is almost your birthday, isn't it?
I was going to say, I was like, do you know that it's
well, you switched with Rachel. So no,
that's
it's not.
2024. We make the
so
switch.
Still, all right.
Yeah.
So give it 5 stars for his birthday and enjoy this episode. Let's roll music. Correct opinions. Correct opinions. You know what I like?
Reggaeton music.
Yeah. I also love eating meat while I listen to it. Delicious all-American meat. Hey. And you know what I like even more? When that American meat is free. Good Ranchers has a heck of a deal. Yeah, Good Ranchers, it's the best meat out there. They source the best meat in America and deliver it to your door. And even better right now, they're offering 2 years of free ground beef to anyone who subscribes.
Holy cow.
$480 value.
Is their ground beef pretty much like everyone else's? Or
no, it's going to be 100% American sourced, trusted, best cuts, high quality.
Oh, okay.
It's also a locked-in price. Not going to, get you on inflation. It's locked in for 2 years. So use our code FAMILYMAN for $25 off and $480 off all the free ground beef in your first 2 years. Remember, subscribe to any box to lock in your price on America's best meat for 2 whole years as well. That's goodranchers.com. Code FAMILYMAN for, do the math, over $500 in savings. Subscribe to Good Ranchers, American meat delivered. Boy, do I love meat.
Yeah.
Happy holidays.
Whoa, Trey. We've got a long time before the holidays.
You idiot.
Shoot.
It's starting before you know it.
Really?
Yep, especially, we know how busy it is holidays, e-commerce, big important time, and now ShipStation can help you increase your profitability. Save time automating your shipping and returns in the ShipStation dashboard and keep those costs down with industry-leading carrier discounts and as your holiday orders roll in. We've got e-commerce, shout out Correct Opinions merch, get you some. And ShipStation's so easy to try out. There's a free trial, quick setup. Their shipping rates, and they're so much cheaper than what we were paying before we got on ShipStation. Now's a great time to try it.
That's right.
Free trial, come on.
Yeah, manage orders, print labels, compare rates, optimize every shipment, and automate delivery notifications. Go to ShipStation.com and use code Trey today and sign up for your free 60-day trial. That's ShipStation.com, code Trey.
Set your business up for holiday season success with ShipStation. Up to 84% off USPS and UPS rates.
Oh my gosh.
What's a game where no one wins?
Ooh, soccer in the desert.
The waiting game.
Shoot.
Is what we were looking for. When it comes to hiring, don't wait for great talent to find you. Find them with Indeed. When you're hiring, you need Indeed. Don't spend hours on multiple job sites searching for candidates with the right skills.
I won't.
Use Indeed's powerful hiring platform that can help you do it all.
I will.
With Instant Match, over 80% of employers get quality candidates whose resume on Indeed matches their job description the moment they sponsor a job. I've used Instant Match. It helps so much. I've hired great people. Indeed's the way to do.
That's right. Indeed is an unbelievably powerful hiring platform, delivering 4 times more hires than all other job sites combined, according to TalentNet's 2019, which I believe. I trust them. Even better, Indeed's the only job site where you only pay for applications that meet your must-have requirements. Count me in.
Start hiring now with the $75 sponsored job credit to upgrade your job post at Indeed.com/Trey. Offer good for a limited time. Claim your $75 credit now at Indeed.com/Trey. Just go to Indeed.com/Trey and tell them that we sent you here at Correct Opinions. Indeed.com/Trey. Terms and conditions apply. Need to hire? You need Indeed.
I was just summoned to the basement, which must not be going very well.
Okay.
It's fun while it lasted.
We'll get this episode started. Katie's taking 5. She's got Thomas. I don't know. Having a baby. It's annoying.
Gets you out of podcasting. You do 1 2-minute intro and
Yeah.
say, I gotta go.
Gotta go. He's I did a funny oops this morning. I was getting him down for a nap, and then I did the old classic. I do this a lot, which is so annoying, where you just like run it, you're like moving around the house, doing stuff. Where's the phone? Where'd I put it? No idea. So you got to walk around the house, you find it. True mystery where my phone was. Like, whatever. I'll look for it later. He's sleeping. I'm pretty sure it was in the room he was sleeping in, so whatever. I'm using my laptop, and then I had an alarm set for something to remember. It was like an inch from his head in his crib. Poor guy walked in. He doesn't know what's going on. But I was kind of like, now you know what it feels like when you do that to me a little bit, don't you? Yeah, when I wake up at 4 a.m. to wah, it's similar.
You should record yourself crying and have that be an alarm that you make him wake up to.
Yeah, do you like this?
That's the one thing, well, I shouldn't say the one thing. It has saved some people's lives. But the Apple Watch is good for is you can ping your phone. It's great within the house. Rachel uses it about 9 times a day.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice.
She's got to have it.
Yeah.
I know. You were impressed. I told this on an episode a while back. My old connect the AirPods. So, hey Siri, 10-second timer, AirPods back in.
Yes.
And then it beeps. I thought that was pretty good.
That is good. That's a good life hack.
You set my alarm.
Oh.
I did?
Yep.
Wow.
You set everyone's alarm that was listening to this.
Sorry. We are coming to Kansas City. We're already here, but we're doing a live podcast, live in-person audience podcast.
Always hard to describe it.
It
you
is.
guys know what
You
we're
guys,
talking
at the
about.
Comedy Club, Kansas City, September 6th. See you there, Recties. No, thanks for everyone who's bought tickets. Go to TreyKinney.com/tour. Get your tickets. Thank you. And thank you to Kansas City for showing out over this weekend. Had the shows at the Midland Theater downtown. Went as well as I hoped and thought it would. All-time show.
Yeah, it was really fun. It's weird driving to your own show, though. Because
I
we didn't
know.
have shows beforehand in a different city. Didn't have
weird.
shows afterwards. We're not on the bus. It's just like, I woke up at my house that day. I showered in my own shower. It was
I
weird.
was like getting ready. I was like, I have a show in like 2 hours.
It
I'm
doesn't
in my
feel
house.
like it. Yeah.
Did the first matinee. I think we're onto something with the matinee.
I didn't hate it.
When you add a second show, a lot of times the default is 10 p.m. until you get old. Mm-hmm. And I think we had a lot of people appreciating. I got a few DMs and tweets and messages. People like, perfect date night, 4 p.m. show, little dinner, bed by 9.
Yeah, and we got
So-
to do 2 shows, and we were done performing by 8:45.
That's what's fun.
That's pretty nice.
And the matinee, I thought they brought some good energy having it be, the sun was still very up. But it's nice to kind of end with that primetime show rather than, and it's nice to, it's pros and cons, right? Matinee, you got to really get them going. There's someone, they haven't been running around town yet. The late show, you got people and they stumble in the doors. You're like, oh man, we gotta. Our last late show we did, I got booed by some old man. Weird stuff happened. Another late show we did, the woman rushed the stage.
Yeah.
So you roll the dice with the late show. Early show, nice behaved people.
Do you want to talk about Paula real quickly? Because I have some
Yes.
other things to say about Paula, but I want you to set the stage.
Doing the old classic local jokes. Kansas City just got a brand new airport. If you've ever flown into Kansas City over the years, you know they had the worst airport in the country, and now they have among the best.
Yeah.
Brand new.
It's great.
Awesome. But a weird, very kind of like boomer, as always. People are like, the new airport's awful. It takes twice as long to get through. It's just not really true. I don't know. And you just got a complaint. So I mention it, and some ladies goes, she boos the new airport, and I knew exactly where this is going. Wait, you don't like the new airport? No, why? It takes me 30 minutes to pick up my husband. Da da da. And I just made fun of her. I was like, all right, boomer, 30 minutes. I forgot what I said really. It's like, she's not vaccinated, probably.
You said stop the steal.
Stop. Yeah, I was like, she's out there chanting stop the steal. And then I felt like the crowd a little weird, where some people were like, I kind of agree with that. I'm like, all right.
I wish I was chanting it. So I had a good friend of mine from college. I didn't know he was at the show, but he texted me and was like, dude, I sat right next to Paula the whole show. And he said it was a wild ride, whatever. I'm like, that's kind of fun. And then today, one of my really good friends here in Kansas City, he texted me and he goes, dude, so I work with a girl named Paula, and she said that she was kind of a part of Trey's set.
She's going around the office being like, I was on stage, basically.
I did a quick kind of Republican propaganda thing. He let me have the microphone for a little bit.
Yeah, it was great. I made some new friends on 4chan. She was the classic, like, I messed with her, and then she was like, no one was having more. I could hear her laugh above all else. Like, I won her over. She just loved it.
Yeah.
I love when people, I get posted every now and then when I do crowd work with someone. They're like, we had the wonderful time. And Susan Susan was part of the show.
Yeah, you see that
so
in
it
the
was so
caption.
special. Like, I mean, yeah, you were, but give yourself quite a bit of credit.
Yeah. And Jake actually talked to whatever, Janine, it's like, well, I asked her what she did for a living.
He hit on her. Yeah. Some almost happened.
Jake applied for a job with her. It's like, no, I asked her what she did. It was crowd work. I didn't apply.
Paula became the godmother of his child. That's how much they hit her. I love it. She's walking around the old office.
And she's like, yeah.
Old
you
Monday
guys know
water cooler talk.
Trey Kennedy? I was part of a show this weekend.
That reminds me of something else that I actually think I don't want to say. I want Derek to show it to really make it hit home. So I'm going to see if I can find this. And we can just keep talking. But I got recognized in 30A. That's where I'd been last week.
That's right. Yeah,
Yeah. Florida. Do you have anything else to say about the Kansas City shows?
Yeah, I'll chat while you look that up. It was, it was a lot of fun. It was Midland Theater, which if you're local, it's really fun. But it's always fun being in a theater that, like, I've seen, like, big acts do, like, concerts here and everything. So that was kind of fun. Like, I'm on the stage that, Fill in the Blank has performed at. So it was fun. And the 7 o'clock show was just electric. There's not an empty seat in the house. It was so fun. I feel like you just, like, you conduct yourself a little more swagger when it's, like, the laughs are that loud a little bit. And
you do.
It was fun. And talked to a guy who sitting front and center, and asked him what he did for a living. And he said, stoplight repair or something. And I just couldn't believe that was a full-time gig.
You said stoplight repair, and you said all three of them?
Yeah, I was like, this guy must do all three.
That one got me.
Red, yellow, and green.
You do all three, huh?
What about the neighbor that came by after the first show to see
Oh, neighbor Pat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet.
Rachel couldn't believe all of that was happening.
She didn't know what Pat.
Rachel wasn't in the picture.
You've met her before, right?
Oh, totally. Yeah, she's
she would
awesome.
say, hey. That's true. But my old house, the first house, back when Jake was coming over every day to film, we had the sweetest, like, she's darn near 90. She looks great. Mm-hmm. And she was like exactly what you're picturing is like the sweet old neighbor lady. And we just got to be good friends with her, loved her, and then her she came to the matinee. Mm-hmm. I mean, she come to the 10 p.m. show. I'll give her credit. She might. I don't know.
She was definitely pumped for that.
And so that was great. We saw her, and I mean, it is genuinely love her. She's great, but it is funny when you're just like my 9-year-old neighbor's here hanging out. Like, wow, this is awesome.
You were trying to catch up with her, like, how's the house? How's the neighborhood? You still mowing your own lawn?
Yeah. Well, that was a whole joke because her daughter was with her. Her daughter's probably in her 50s or something. And, because that's how it works.
Yes. You're not saying that based off of what she looks like.
Exactly.
Just math.
And she started putting me in a tough spot. She'd be like, hey, mate, if you do me a favor, we're telling her she's got to stop mowing the lawn. If you see her mowing, don't do it. Okay. And I went out there once. I was like, hey, I'm getting pressure to tell you to stop mowing. Do you want me to? She's like, I'm gonna mow the lawn if I want to. I was like, you mow the lawn.
Yes, ma'am.
I support it. So I went back. I said, hey, I think she's doing a good job out there.
I tried.
So I don't know. Me and my roommate Ryan, we became good friends with her. We were of the mind of like we're really. I don't know. I feel like when I'm old and people start doing stuff for me, I'd be like, I got it. I don't know. We easily could have mowed our lawn, but we thought that was a good move. Is that a good move or not, Rexies? You watch. We're two 24-year-old dudes watching every week our 9-year-old labor mow, and we were like, yes, mow, yes. We thought she would appreciate that.
Yeah, let you do your thing. Hey, manifest destiny. That's what you grew up on, right? Yeah, go get it.
She would take our trash out every week. She painted the house for us once.
I didn't love the food she made for us, but I would eat it.
Yeah,
It
we
was
just
great.
we're trying to dignify her skill sets.
Yeah, it was great to see her.
I think I didn't save it. Anyway, when I was in 30A, I had a really nice, got quite a few hellos in 30A.
Yeah.
Love it down there. And a sweet family was saying, hey, this and that. Big fans. We listen to the podcast. Hey, if you're listening.
Hey.
And I saw her post like somewhere, Facebook, someone just like a long post, like really nice. Like we met Trey and his family. So nice. You guys got to check him out. See his tour dates here. Like kind of, spreading the word.
Manager.
And just this huge long thing, included the tour dates in her post, swiped to see where he's at. And I clicked, it said one comment. It was one that says, I do not know who this is. It was like the profile picture was like a 7-year-old woman. Just, I do not know who this is.
When that generation dies out, we're going to miss out on a lot of good comments.
A lot of good comments.
Because like any normal person, you scroll by something like, I don't really get it, whatever, just keep scrolling. But they're like, I need to let them know.
Yeah, just so you're aware, you seem pretty high on this guy. Not ringing any bells over here.
Beverly, it's Donna. Never heard of the guy.
Never heard of him?
Try again.
Never heard of him. Also, where are the tour dates? How do I find those? Swipe. Donna, swipe.
Beverly, Donna again. Trey's kind of a weird name. You think that's a nickname? My husband's name was Theodore. Thanks. Boomer comments are the best.
They are, man. I'll never forget when a woman... I recently got asked like the best or like the meanest, weirdest, worst comment you ever got. The most memorable was like a Facebook one day. I saw a comment. It was like very elderly profile picture, like Becky or something, and it said log off. Have I said that before on here?
A
while back?
Or something like that.
Log off is like...
And I'd like to think maybe she was just typing in log off anywhere she could find, maybe trying to.
He was trying to... It was like a Google search.
That's my... Back then, that's how I spun it. But
log off.
Not, it's just a great roast. Telling someone who's trying so hard to make people laugh online, you say, just log out of your account, man.
Log off is so funny because that's like a pretty antiquated term by this point. Like you're never really logging out of anything. And it's like, just log off, mister.
I mean, it's nice to be in the game long enough where you kind of enjoy mean comments.
Yeah.
And get creative with it. Mm-hmm. And you ever get in the video game chats? Those can get wild.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I remember... Yeah, I think I told that too. You just start chirping in there. I was mouthing a kid in like Rocket League, and he just responded, "I am 6." I had a buddy one time. Our constant diss would be like, "Sell your PS4, just sell it." And then a guy responded right back and said, "Hang yourself with the wires to your PS4."
Jeez. Okay, that steps it
I'm
up
like,
a notch.
it's wireless. So, how's Thomas? Thomas? Say it like you say it. Say it using a sentence.
I love Thomas.
Is she saying Thomas or hummus?
Thomas?
Thomas.
Hello, Thomas.
Thomas.
What was going on down there?
You know, this last nap of the day, he really fights.
Is he asleep?
He is now, but poor Hannah he gave her a run for her money, I think.
He's a wild one.
Yeah.
I put Rachel down for a nap yesterday. First time. She was saying, she's like,
Fussy.
She's like, I'm really tired. I haven't, last like 3 times I've tried to nap, I can't do it. And I was like, let me prepare a space for you. Mm-hmm. So then I just went to work and I was like, let's get the blinds down the right way. I just started beating her back until she burped up a little bit. Mm-hmm. But it was great. It was kind of fun. It worked.
I bet that would work.
Didn't hear from her
Katie's had
for
to do that
hours.
to me a couple of times. I'll be real.
Yeah.
So
There's
you
one
just
time.
got to do it.
There was one time in the car you were kind of having and I said, "Put your seat back and do not open your eyes for 30 minutes."
Oh wow,
It was
a
good.
different tactic.
Yeah,
I
it
was
was nice.
like, I don't want to hear anything from you. I don't want you to move, and I want your eyes closed. And it worked.
I was worked up about something. And no, that was when I
You-
was already like just not having a good day or something. And then I hit, when like you see like a shredded tire on the highway or something.
Oh yeah.
I just,
In a rental car.
in a rental car, I hit it going 70 because I was like
And-
kind of paying attention. And then when we stopped for gas and she's being very supportive, I'm just like, oh my, I mean, I damaged it so much. And we finished getting gas and I pull out with the gas still in the thing. And I just kind of do like one of these. She's like, sit in the passenger seat, lay down, don't talk. Yeah.
I said, "Stop the car. I'm driving, and you're gonna sit here."
I think it was like the hitting the thing was anger. And that was just like, I think I was like holding back tears. I was just like, what is happening?
I can't do this anymore.
I can't do it.
I can't drive.
It's very funny. There's nothing I love more than when Katie talks to me that way, because that's how I like. Growing up in sports, it was always our
Certain
generation.
coaches, yeah.
The default typically was just like, you bunch of pansies. We don't need water. But now it's like you got to find out who reacts to what way. I love being called names. Yeah. Yes. Tell me. Threaten to divorce me. I don't know. Do something
wow.
crazy. Yeah, it's very effective for me.
That makes him sleepy.
Okay.
That's how he naps.
So very rarely, because it's nearly impossible for Katie to do that. So once in a blue moon, she'll finally. It's very effective. Lay down and shut up. Very helpful.
I gotta unlock that with Rachel. Have her boss me around, see what happens.
Be careful.
Slippery slope.
How
are we
did we get
talking
on that
about?
topic?
Mean
What in the
comments?
world? Mean comments. Katie,
that's
you ever
what
get
we're
any mean ones? You still reading all the comments?
No, but they're mostly nice now.
Mostly nice now.
You
It's
figured it out.
nice. I don't feel like.
Did
I
you
don't
see the
think I've seen
comment?
any mean
Sorry to
ones.
bring this up. Someone was making fun of your laugh. I saw a random
no.
comment a
Oh,
few
really?
episodes ago. Like, how she married this chick with that brutal laugh or something really mean like that.
Oh wow.
Have you ever been told you have a bad laugh?
No, everyone actually has told me I have a good laugh.
Everyone says that? Are you
Everyone
being
is-
serious?
Everyone, as in a few comments, and your mom.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
That's good. Yeah. If you ever need a compliment, call her.
Yeah. I feel like speaking of, like compliments or roast you're not used to getting, this weekend there was a little roast of me with my friends, yada yada, this big event. I didn't really know what I was going to get roasted on, but
Yeah, were you nervous?
I really wasn't. I was like, I don't think anyone's going to be that mean. Should be fine.
So yeah, this is for context. You it was a big Kansas City weekend. You hosted with some of your fans. Like there's a big crowd and you got roasted on stage.
Yeah, we
And
had a few hundred people in the audience, and there was
I'm
like,
sure some people listening were there.
yeah, oh definitely, there was definitely some wreckies
Fans
there.
of the pod.
And so it was like me and Brad, but also our wives. My dad was there, and
So
so
what they roast you about?
I got a lot of short jokes, which I hadn't heard since I was like 15.
Yeah, did that even really sting you? Or you're
I was
like,
gonna say,
I'm
I
not
was-
that. You're like, I'm honestly not getting defensive, but like just factually, I'm really not that sure.
5'9.5" is pretty solid in America. You want to talk worldwide?
Yeah.
I'm doing great.
Are you kidding me? When China takes over, I'm gonna be rolling. I'm gonna be rolling it. Be so tall.
I actually I didn't have it in my notes to say, but I get to go last. So I kind of get to do some rebuttals. And so I was like,
Yeah, that's classic roast.
I won't say the person's name, but this is for Derek's sake, we'll just call him a fellow patriot of Derek's. And that person roasted me for being short. And so I was like, hey, I don't feel like I'm that short. I would do just fine in China. You, on the other hand, would not. You're not vaccinated. So there would be issues.
Yeah,
You would need a mask on. But
that's good.
yeah, but it was so funny. My mom was so sweet afterwards. She was like,
I'm so sorry.
because my mom is very short. She's like 5'1". She's like, anytime someone ever told me I was short, I just figured it's because, it's the only thing they could think of. They didn't have anything to say about your
That's the way-
personality.
It's like, how do you describe to your mom? Like, you do a roast and it's funny, and she pulls you aside. She's like, if you need to come cry on my shoulder, it's okay. I don't think that's. Mom, you're making it worse. I'm not offended.
Rachel definitely got the worst of it, truly out of anyone on stage,
I
because
saw the picture that someone.
so
Wait,
Rachel?
did people roast Rachel too?
yeah, I think commonplace in a roast is like, the main guy, like I get it the worst, or people do the most jokes about me, but anyone on stage is kind of up for grabs.
Okay.
It's pretty common. And so anyway, people throw some jabs at Rachel every now and then. And one of them, our podcast producer, he's the 17-year-old homeschooled high schooler.
Love it.
And so you're not expecting much, but Rachel, I think she just has like big features. She's got big, like, cartoon Sid the Sloth eyes.
I saw her story.
And anyway, he's doing some joke and he's like, yeah, Rachel, I was trying to think what to compare you to. The only thing I could think of is you look like a white Lori Lightfoot. Do you know who Lori Lightfoot is? That old Chicago
good,
mayor.
actually, yeah.
It was wild. And then,
Did in the moment people laugh at that? They get a picture?
I think-
my gosh, she looks like Lori Lightfoot.
yeah, well, he had a picture on the screen. So I remember just dying. And they were also like, oh my gosh.
Has she ever gone that before?
No, it was very
good.
creative. And then Brad, I had something similar because he talked about, I think previously on the podcast, I had said, like, I'm looking for like a Jasmine from Aladdin. Like, that's my dream girl. And he's like, Jake said he wants a Jasmine and he ended up getting the Holocaust survivor.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
And so, yeah, on the drive home, I was just like, Rachel, how you doing? Everything good?
Yeah.
I feel like
wow.
a roast, like
Holocaust survivor.
low key, you're kind of like, I'm kind of like, maybe it'd be kind of nice to like know what people are kind of thinking, like,
think?
what do you think people are really thinking of me? And they're kind of like joking about it, but you're like, it's good to know.
Yeah.
That'd be living pretty high and mighty if it's just short. That's all you can come up with.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. There was that. There was like, I'm a newlywed, so you can imagine there were some jokes in there. And then there was jokes about me and Rachel's like age difference. Like that was the main.
okay.
Yeah, it was the main stuff. Wasn't anything like deep rooted like.
Nothing about your character.
Stuff you're gonna think about for a while.
Rachel's his second wife. Just making stuff up. So yeah, it was fun. But yeah, Rachel definitely got the worst of it.
Love a good roast.
Do we need to have one of those? Ooh, maybe we should do that with our
What would
friend
you roast
group.
me for?
Should we do that with our friend group?
Ooh,
Sure.
Christmas party.
That's our next, activity.
What would you roast me for?
Oh, the list.
You have a list or the list I have? Yeah.
The list I have.
You're talking like Yoda.
Probably. I mean, you just get real worked up so easily. He needs a big chill pill. I mean, he needs like a huge.
Okay,
chill
is this a
pill.
roast or just a talking to? Yeah.
Maybe I don't know how they work.
She starts fighting. It's like crying. You do that every time.
Like,
This
what would
is
you roast me
great
about?
time to bring this up.
Last night,
Yeah.
you kind of upset me.
Yeah. So we were down in 30A.
Yeah, I want to hear about it.
Old Beach.
Very fun. We were.
I never really. I'm new to 30A. It's very big for that region.
didn't
Katie's
know
family
much.
always does it. She showed me around a little bit. It's pretty cool.
It's pretty nice.
A lot of white people. Anytime I step foot anywhere public, saying hey to folks. When we initially booked it, I was like, Katie, can I book a show where we're down there? She said no. It's a family vacation. Exactly.
Just relax. Take a chill pill.
I just wanted to go. I mean, if it was with my family, I wouldn't book it. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have. I'm kidding.
I
The whole
know.
family was there, in-laws,
It was very fun.
all your brothers.
We were right on the beach, so we just kind of put Thomas down for a nap and went back to the beach, watched the monitor. It was great.
That's kind of how it went. I this morning I asked her, like, was that worth it? Was that relaxing?
Yeah.
A baby on the beach? I don't think twice about it.
I had
Just
fun.
saying. I had fun. I just
Yeah.
saying. I don't know if I had left there like,
Right. I
I
said
probably did more than I
I
realized.
said moving forward, I don't think unless we don't have children with us, we will never be like, correct, Derek?
So we shouldn't have another.
We're flying to Utah this week.
Oh, good luck. Have it?
3 kids. First
Have
time
they?
flying.
First time for all of them?
Leo flew once, and that's the one where we flew to Florida, and we did not get any compliments afterwards because she was a nightmare to everyone.
No.
So now we're doing it with 2 extra kids.
Okay.
So,
Oh my gosh.
Wait, is
That's so
are
much.
2 of them under 2?
one's 2, so we had to pay for
We
her
had to,
ticket.
okay.
Yeah.
Dang.
I think you're gonna be glad though. I'm
Yeah.
already. He's only 6 months, and one of the Southwest flights, because we racked up a good amount of points and whatnot. I was like, let's just see. Oh, that's what we actually bought a flight, and they're nice enough to be like, this flight's not full, so I canceled it. Southwest bonus, good Southwest. But we had 3 seats for 3 of us, and that was like,
Yeah. So he
that's
brought his
pretty
car
nice.
seat on. That was a good.
Otherwise, you're sitting next to some stranger, and Thomas is in your app, and there's a stranger, and he's like,
Yeah, he was trying to.
Your hand down.
Even when
Sorry.
we were walking down the aisle, I had him and he every shiny thing.
Just grab it.
he's
Grab
grabbing
it.
people's for the first time ever. He makes noises, right? But as we sat on the plane to go to vacation, he's never made these noises ever. He just started going repeatedly,
Like not mad, like
just
like
having the
happy.
blast, scream,
Like having so much fun.
I mean, people are looking like getting ticked, and we're like, I a couple times like straight up just muzzled him. I was like, stop doing. I don't. And he did stop, but it's
He was
just
just
you never
having
know with a
fun.
kid. Yeah. Like, was he really upset, crying? No, he was. He just screamed like he sounded like a whoopee cushion for 2 hours
Excited.
for no reason.
Speaking of Utah, this is a comment from last week's episode. I don't know if you guys saw this one, but it says, been boycotting the pod since you snubbed Utah. Had to check back to see if you'd put on your big boy pants yet. Sorry, we're too sober and we'll hear every word of your jokes. We didn't know you didn't like that.
Good roast.
Oh my
Weird
gosh.
thing to
Oh
say.
my gosh.
Talk about putting
Yeah,
words in our
what
mouth.
even
What?
was? We're sorry, we're too sober, and we'll hear every word. What does that roast even mean?
I think she's saying the reason you and I, which we've been very vocal about, we don't want to go to Utah because they're so sober, they're going to hear us. We want to go where they're baked out of their mind, they're drunk, and they don't actually listen to us.
Yes.
That's the most fun shows, is when they're belligerent.
Yeah, when they don't listen.
Those are fun to perform for.
That's a very Utah roast. I feel like it's just a little off center. It wasn't. It almost was a good roast,
And
but
it's just untrue. I feel like we've said many times, like, we're so excited to come to Utah. We're saving Utah. We're coming. Chill out.
the channel, Callahantics is who commented. Let's take it easy. We'll get there soon.
We will put our big boy pants on any second.
We're gonna get our big boy pants on soon enough. So I'm very sorry about that. She has posted a single short of a sibling piano duet.
Oh, we are now roasting her.
Oh my God.
It's all right. Sounds pretty drunk, Callahantics. But we're working on it.
Man. A little coffee would do you a favor there. I feel like you'd be on time.
Yeah, come on. Little light roast. I do feel bad, but I guess you don't really know, but we know because we do it. It's like you announce, you can't announce 75 cities all at once over the next year. Like, it just takes time to book it. So I try to be like, we're coming, but it's so many people there. They're like, the Kansas City, like, we came here from Dallas. It was kind of like all before you announced it, so it's fine. I'm like,
Oh,
sorry, but
welcome
I
to
appreciate
Kansas
it.
City.
We're gonna come to Utah and other cities. So just okay?
Yeah. If you live in a major city and we haven't come yet, I bet we are
Probably
on our
will.
way.
Not
But
Connecticut though.
but there are a few. But I think Kansas City, the show we just did, that ended leg 1 of the tour. So we got about a month
Did.
off. Leg 2 is approaching.
yes.
So come join us.
That's right.
TreyKennedy.com/tour.
Thank you. Vegas is the next one. Ooh, Vegas. Gosh. I'll tell you what, my boy, it's always the boys meet us out there. I've been dying for a weekend with the boys. It's been too long.
Yeah, you deserve
Yeah.
it.
It's almost like you don't go out every other weekend with all guys on a bus and hang out. You need
That's
some guy.
work.
You
Well, that's
need
work.
some guy time.
No, I'm nothing to complain about. We're going doing a weekend with my family. That's what's nice when you start having kids. Obviously you have grandparents and family wants to see you all the more. So with our very limited time off, I spend it all with family, and that's what's great about it.
And that's what makes it all worth it.
Yes, that's so we're gonna spend time with some family. What was I even saying?
I don't know. Where are you going?
We're going
beach?
to not the beach. My family likes to do it a little different. We found a random Airbnb in a small town in Oklahoma
Cool.
because it can house us, and
Town I've never
it
heard
has a
of.
pickleball court.
Ooh.
So should get a lot of games in when it's 108. And we have a bunch of babies. All these moms won't even step foot outside.
Yeah.
He's getting hot. He's getting.
We did get all.
She is very intuitive with the baby, but she does make stuff up. I think his His foot's asleep.
His dew point's low.
Yeah. He's sleeping on his. Is he gonna wake up with a crick in his neck?
Not a crick, but the way he's been sleeping recently, he put the one arm all the way. He's on his stomach, one arm this way, head completely this way.
Like an owl.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even do that.
He is. He's nocturnal like one. All that to say, some of the guys of the family were like, "How about we do a little golf?" A couple of guys
Ooh.
chirping in, yes, and I'm like, guys, I can't do. I leave Katie every weekend and golf and gallivant around. So I said no.
That's nice of you.
Good husband, good dad. Mm-hmm. Also, golf makes me mad half the time.
Yeah. I mean, every game, I never know afterwards if is he going to come home and say, I'm never playing again, or is he going to be like,
I
oh,
have
that
a
was
great golf
fun.
story.
I don't know.
So last weekend, part of the weekend, it was, hometown show. So a lot of friends and family, big group of us guys. We just play footsies down there. All good.
I was not expecting.
I was on your side for sure. I was kind of getting over here.
I kicked something with my foot, and I looked down. It's Trey's bare feet.
I got my dogs out. I got them out, man.
was not
It's too
expecting.
hot. It's too hot. I don't have anything on under this shirt.
Add that to the roast.
Beneath it. We're all golfing, and we're playing a nice private course. Buddy of mine got us hooked
Yeah,
up.
I heard. That's amazing.
Yeah. So, if you don't know, you play the nicer courses private. You got to you get the nice shirt on. You're following the rules. And so we go out there, managers out there, some of the crews out there, friends, tour managers out there, tour manager Tom, who's just a real salt of the earth man. He comes out there, he golfs in sandals. He doesn't give a crap, which I respect. We're driving around. A couple times he hit the brake too hard. We came up to the clubhouse and he hit it like that. And some lady came out like, did you guys hear that? And we were like, yeah. One of manager Jack, he just goes, I think it was the birds or something.
The bird was hungry.
And then
dude.
finally, towards the end of the round, it's like one of the last holes. There's just a situation where there's like a bridge over this creek up towards the green. We drove our carts across it, which probably really weren't supposed to do. So I back out, but then tour manager Tom's like, I'm just going to go around. So he drives all the way around the green.
Ooh.
Which, if you know, that's like, oh my, absolute no, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Cannot drive the cart
Especially
up near the green.
This course is very private, and what I've heard of it, like this is where Patrick Mahomes golfs.
Yeah, like
This
Chiefs,
is,
yeah.
It's very nice.
There's guys behind us that witness this. And as Tom goes to do it, I'm like, whatever. And I see the guys behind us just start throwing up the hands. I was like, oh, here we go.
Oh no.
So they throw up the hands. They're motioning towards us. We're all just kind of like, let's just, keep your head down. Keep moving. They start shouting at us. Hey, did you just seriously drive the cart up on the green?
Wow.
Did you just seriously? Tom just goes, yep. And the guy just keeps yelling, respect the game, man.
Wow.
Seriously, respect the game.
That's so extra.
And we were like, wow, respect the game.
Do you mean the grass?
the grass?
The game
It's not
is
really the game.
intact.
Yeah. The game's not respecting me at all.
What does that mean?
I donated 15 balls to the course. Can I get one green drive? But they were fired up, and I was worried that once you in the round they're gonna. We never came across him again, but
Was Tom in a polo?
he did have a polo on, so he tried it that
Okay.
way.
It's hard to imagine.
Yeah.
Looks great. It's good. It was fun.
He made us leave with a couple bottles of wine from the show.
Gave him to you specifically.
Yeah, he's like, take him.
Nice.
Oh, good.
Did you treat your wife?
Sure, yeah.
Did you take him home or not even?
Yeah, we got in trouble walking out into the main area with them too, though. So
He's like, take him, and then they're in trouble.
yeah.
That's funny. Well, did they know you were with the crew, or they just thought you're some random guy walking around with wine bottles?
Probably.
Like, what are you doing, man?
Have a party.
I do think, I sat side stage for most of both shows as much as I could. And Tom definitely misses me over there.
Yeah.
He's chatting you up. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
Katie really attracts a certain kind. You have a nice energy to you.
I attracted you, so I don't.
Yeah. And I want to be like Tom when I grow up. Just driving on greens, telling people, yeah, I do that.
I think you were pretty on track for that, honestly.
Thank you. It sounds quite calm, doesn't it?
Yeah, what's going on?
Well, get ready for the holiday storm.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're in the eye of the holiday hurricane.
What are we going to do about that?
You can prepare your e-commerce business for the holiday rush now by using ShipStation.
Ooh, I've heard of ShipStation.
Yeah. Do you have e-commerce? We have a little bit. Get your correct opinions merch.
Yeah.
So ShipStation really helps you out. Whether you're shipping from your home or warehouse, ShipStation can help increase your profitability. Save time by automating your shipping and returns in the ShipStation dashboard.
Okay.
Keep costs down with industry-leading carrier discounts while your holiday orders roll in.
That's right. You can easily automate shipping tasks and manage orders in one simple dashboard. Simplify and automate your shipping no matter how big your business grows. And they've got industry-leading discounted rates from USPS, UPS, DHL, and Global Post.
Yep. They've got a free trial and quick setup, and it's just super easy to even get started. It's a great time to try ShipStation out if you've been on the fence. Their shipping rates, how they compare to what like we were using before, come on, save some money. ShipStation.
Get on the station.
Go to ShipStation.com and use code Trey today and sign up for your free 60-day trial. Set up your business for the holiday season success with ShipStation. That's ShipStation.com, code Trey. Let's play a fun game. Rock, paper, scissors. You ever played? 1, 2, 3. You lose. Because
Dang it.
that's an example of how the waiting game works, where everyone loses.
Oh, I did not like that feeling.
Yeah, when it comes to hiring, you definitely don't want to wait for great talent to find you. So find them first with Indeed. When you're hiring, you need Indeed. Indeed is the hiring platform where you can attract, interview, and hire all in one place. They streamline hiring with their powerful tools that find you matched candidates. I've hired great people. Indeed helped me do it. With Instant Match, over 80% of employers get quality candidates whose resume on Indeed matches their job description the moment they sponsor a job.
You know what? I think I legitimately am going to use Indeed this week because I need somebody, and I think it's easy for me to be like, I'll just ask my friends. I'll put it up on my Instagram story. No, I'm going to use Indeed. You know, they're the only job site where you only pay for applications that meet your must-have requirements. Join more than 3 million businesses worldwide that use Indeed to hire great talent fast. I'm gonna.
Start hiring now with a $75 sponsored job credit to upgrade your job post at Indeed.com/Trey. Offer good for a limited time. Claim your $75 credit now at Indeed.com/Trey. Just go to Indeed.com/Trey and support the show by saying that you heard about it here on Correct Opinions. Indeed.com/Trey. Terms and conditions apply. Need to hire? You need Indeed. I do. I have a bad new habit. I want the Recties to weigh in on. I love to party with my friends, and I'm one of those guys. Tell me if you're. I feel like you're this way. Nothing drives me more nuts than when you're hanging, you're having a good time, and someone's like 9:30 rolls around. They're like, "We're gonna head out." They don't have kids. They have no. We're just.
Oh yeah, if they don't have kids,
We're a little pooped. We're gonna head out. I mean, nothing gets me more upset. I'm like, what? Especially not like tonight. Like, what? How often does this happen? This is so fun. We got this place booked till 1. Come on.
that is kind of frustrating.
So then I do a thing where I chastise them endlessly. Oh, what? Are you gonna leave? What do you mean? I do all that, and then a bunch of people were like Irish exiting, and then I was complaining to Katie. I was like, "Why are these people don't have the decency to say goodbye?" She's like, "Well, when they try to, you like yell at them."
You abuse them.
I said it's one or the other. You either they're gonna say bye and you
Never
just stop
thought of it that
chastising
way.
them, or
So can't have it both ways. So yeah, whenever I throw events, everyone sneaks out and leaves without us talking to me. So
They
it's
don't.
kind of bite me in the butt a little bit, but all good.
That was so much me in college because college was such an electric time. Anytime anyone would ever try to go to bed,
If I'm dealing with this thing at 30 and you're like, I was just that same way.
when I was 19,
20. I did the same thing, but I've learned since then.
I mean, I get it though. I was like, why would you go to bed ever? Basically in college,
Ever.
it's like why ever?
You're going to sleep?
And I would chastise them. The same thing. I'd like this speech ready to go. I was like, you're gonna have grandkids someday, and they're gonna ask, "How was college?"
Yeah.
And you're gonna say, "I don't know. I was sleeping.
I was sleeping
I don't know. I got a good night's rest on Friday."
every night at this Baptist college. I got reamed by this really energetic Baptist.
Or do you want to say, I ran from security and I jumped off the roof that I thought was a little lower than it was. Kind of hurt my leg. But
Yeah.
I made a lot of memories tonight. What's it going to be? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was always big on that. And yeah. And now I can't remember a thing from college because I slept 4 hours a night. And I think it affected my long-term memory. So I have no idea. Rachel does not like it. She'll like ask me questions like, I don't know. She's like, can you not remember anything? I was like, I guess not. I think I should have slept more.
And to our credit, we have one of my buddies came to town, and he's the classic, like, he's he'll do anything you say. You're like, no, you're not going to bed, dude. You're not. He's like, okay. And he just kept like, he was so tired.
Poor
he kept
guy.
like,
He fell
kept like
asleep.
dozing off at the table. Not like drunkenly. He's just like, dude, I'm so tired. I was like, stop falling asleep and you're not leaving. By the last bar, it's like 2 a.m. and he goes into like a REM sleep. I mean, just out. We're like, hey, dude. He's like, so I was like, let's all move. And we moved tables across the bar. And you look across the bar and there's just this lone guy.
So mean.
Like, how much have you served him? It's like one water.
mean.
We've been pounding. We're trying to give him alcohol to wake him up.
You won't take it. Is this?
We were laughing so hard because he finally woke up. Like, when you wake up out of a deep sleep and you're confused, even in your own bed.
Yeah.
He was like looking around, and
I mean, if I woke up in a bar, I'd be terrified.
you could tell he was.
Is this the same guy that I think you spilled a beer on him before the show? Is this the same guy?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, you can start to see the sleepy
I was
eyes
gonna
already.
say, I
yeah.
feel like I could tell. He did seem like a guy who would fall asleep quickly.
Oh man.
Trey spilled this all over this guy's back, and he goes, I just missed you.
I missed you. You're good. Just all
Ooh,
down there.
yeah, he goes, almost got on you. It's all down his back. I bet he could feel it.
Pretty funny.
Such a fun.
Yeah, and Thomas came for a little bit to the shows.
He did.
yeah, he did.
I heard him howling on the matinee. I was like, I heard it twice. I was like, if we're 3 times, it was borderline. Like, do I need to address it to the crowd? Like, do you guys hear
Can you
my
guys
son
hear my son?
shouting? Because I would wish I wasn't right now.
I had him out there, and he did it once. I'm like, okay, he doesn't really. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Then again, and I was like, ooh, okay, maybe, maybe not. And so then I had to just go back in the dressing room.
thank you.
But
I feel like when I saw Thomas side stage, he was pretty psyched to like see the flashing lights and everything.
Oh, I
Especially
love-
the final song.
yes,
It is great. Katie likes, but the way she framed it, which she's like, he was so happy to see his dad performing. He just kept shouting. I'm like,
Sorry.
Yeah,
it was because of the cool lights.
The
I know.
lights were just pretty cool.
But he can hear your voice. He knows what your voice sounds like.
I appreciate it. I mean, yeah, that's a nice thought.
Yeah.
He's over there in baby language, just going, go dad, go dad. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, when I saw you and Rachel, it was the end of that first show, and he was super happy and
Yeah.
just like, that was really cute.
It was fun. Rachel, I mean, I feel like the first thing Rachel said to me wasn't like, you did such a good job tonight. She's like, are Katie and Thomas here? I was like, they are around here somewhere. And then you walked up right after that. So you made her day. She was pumped to see you guys.
It's good to see her too.
Big news in the past week or so. This happened while I was in Florida because we were away, so we pre-recorded last week's episode. Someone said, I saw a quick comment I just want to address. Someone said something like, tough to listen to last week, all the fire jokes with the Maui stuff. Did we talk about fires last week? I don't remember. Anyway, if we were making fire jokes, we recorded that before the Maui fires.
I was going to say.
Just a point of information. Thank you.
Huh.
Now I would like to make fun of the Maui flowers. Maui
what?
flowers. I'm
The
kidding.
minor league baseball team.
I do. I mean, that real quick. That's horrible. That's
Yeah,
insane. I
it's
didn't even know Hawaii
horrible.
got fires. I love my parents. They're so old. Like my parents, they're the ones who had a bad flying experience, and they just they're like, we may never fly again. And they were gonna go to Maui, like a part of the island, like in 4 months from now, in a part of the island that wasn't affected. And they're like, yeah, we're bummed. We had to reschedule the trip.
Oh.
I was like, I think you're good. I don't. Like they might appreciate the tourist money.
Yeah.
Way to put it. I don't know.
Yeah. I can't
So
imagine.
we're coming to Maui on tour. As far as that area is fine and stuff. And I don't know. As far as I know, it's still
It
happening.
is really. I mean, did you hear? I mean, it is. Yeah, horrific. That people were like in the water for like 19
you see those
hours
videos?
trying
Yeah.
to avoid.
They had no choice.
I know, and in my head I'm thinking like, what if did any of them have a baby? Like, what do you do?
I don't know. I did.
It's horrific.
That was not one of the thoughts I thought of.
That's.
For the babies.
I mean, that's what I thought of immediately.
Yeah, you'd have to just hold.
You'd have to be
mean,
like
that's
treading
just-
water and hold it and hope they can hold their breath. I don't know.
Well, sure. I mean, yeah, they stuck close enough where they could stand and stuff. But
Yeah, I don't
just
think they were
sitting
training
in
for 19.
water for 19 hours, just with no other variables, sounds horrible.
Yeah, just like that could be its own just like
Torture.
challenge episode. Yeah, just stand in water
Mr.
for
Beast
19
video
hours.
or something.
Yeah.
So shout out Maui. Hope you guys are doing okay. Our Maui Recties. And this past week, one of the huge headlines as well was our old what was that guy Oliver Anthony?
Yes, Derek's favorite musician.
Yes,
Patriots.
Aunt Linda. I heard trying to find him.
Yeah, try to sign him.
Do you have a little snippet or something? Everyone's
I
heard
pulled
this,
up.
right? Katie's even liked a little bit.
You found it?
I do. I mean, Trey played
People
it
like me.
hundreds of millions of
People
times this
like
weekend.
you. I don't know. Something about it I like. It's something. It makes
It's his
me.
voice, the guitar.
It just makes me feel like, I'm like, yeah, man, they are treating us wrong.
my soul,
Working all day.
overtime
Yeah, I mean, this just makes you just screw the rich. I called my dad. I said, pay your employees more. it made me do that. Gosh,
He's like, I'm a blue collar. I don't want to hear it. All right, you pay him more.
pay it double their wage.
Derek also
Rich
called,
man?
Derek also called you and asked that.
Yeah. He has north of Richmond. 6 days into the song, I realized that means Washington D.C. So
Really? I didn't know if it was like New York City as well, or
yeah,
yeah, okay.
yeah, because it makes sense, right?
I'm not a blue collar guy. I don't get it.
Yeah. I just thought like, oh, there must be some rich town around Richmond.
I wonder what the
It's
suburb
DC,
is
yeah.
just north of there. I see. Politicians.
Yeah.
I thought-
Look out
okay.
for also the bar. He says, I wish politicians would look out for minors and not just minors on an island somewhere, which is just a wild thing to sing beautifully.
I loved it.
But I thought the whole time he was talking about minors as kids, but he's talking about like coal miners and then children.
Yes.
I didn't get that the first time.
Coal
around.
miners on an island.
Yes.
Epstein. That was his thing.
I see.
I think you're confused. Epstein's thing. You're
Oh,
like,
wait.
I'm like, what? Okay, I get it's a weird kink, but why? I mean, we're that upset about him just coal miners?
Look, I
He
feel like
likes 'em.
He's bringing them out of the black lung. You know,
He washes the blackface off first.
Oh
It's
my
fine.
What's
gosh.
weird about this?
Oh my gosh.
I used to think that. Now I learned.
Yeah. Informative song.
Yeah, it is.
It's just wild. Or yeah, what does he say? If you're 5'3" and you're 300 pounds, here's the lyrics. The taxes ought not pay for your bags of fudge rounds. Which again is just a crazy thing to sing. It's not a comedy song. He's just singing it beautifully and he means it. Also, Short Kings didn't need to catch this straight. I mean, 5'3" guys are like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
I'm not taking disability.
Yeah.
Fine.
My life's hard enough. 5'3"? You ever met a guy 5'3"? This is 3 of us. We're all either 4 foot or 5'6" at least.
Yeah.
5'3" is a rare breed.
Yeah, that is a.
Coming to me for. I thought that was one part of the song. That's what I disagreed with.
I
Short
wonder-
Kings deserve better.
Yeah, if this
on your
guy. Thank you. Like, had he known 50 million people were going to listen to it, if he would have changed a couple.
Yeah, he's like, I mean, the obese line was kind of a throwaway. I don't.
I didn't. Honestly, my friend bet me $10 I wouldn't say fudge rounds in a song. I didn't think it would blow
Yeah,
up.
they don't. Do they even make those anymore?
Yeah, what even is a
Is that a
fudge
combination
round?
of 2 different candy? I don't even know.
What? All right, I gotta look that up.
It's just round pieces of fudge.
Just actual fudge.
Oh, it is like a little Debbie snack. Fudge rounds.
Oh, it's like an
Oh,
oatmeal cream pie,
what's that?
but the chocolate ones.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Those are good. Man, if I get poor, the government will buy me those.
I gotta listen to it again, but I think so.
Yeah, I don't think that's exactly how that works.
Not
but,
exactly?
Not exactly. No.
Too tall. 6'3".
You're 6'3".
We were taking. Oh, dude, 30. We're down to the Florida beaches. Katie set this up. I was very disappointed in her. We do a family photo. You know every family you knew growing up, every white family that send you like they're all laid up on the beach in khakis and a light blue button up.
Oh, yeah.
She made me do this.
You guys actually did it?
Yes.
We are all wearing just so everyone was not supposed to be wearing the same color, but my brothers only have very few color options in their wardrobe, so they were all wearing blue, and that was not what was supposed to happen. And
But just like, it's like, why don't you lay in the sand and be like, why don't you guys kiss each other and look? And I'm like, I'm not doing that.
well,
front of you.
there are
And-
going to be some cute ones of Thomas.
Oh, speaking of
and
talking, she did finally just goes, this is for my parents. It's not for you. So shut up and stop talking about it. I was like,
I did.
You just
okay.
went to sleep.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, I went right to sleep. I was like, okay, stop.
I know he kept. I'm like, this
Sleep
is
kink.
literally not for you at all. It's for my parents. So
And I smiled. But I liked, we were on the beach, which, slopes towards the water. And they kept setting me up down. I mean, you're taller than me in our photos.
because you kept, yeah,
And I kept burying my feet in the
yeah.
sand. A
He
little.
wanted to be a little shorter. He thinks
Well, I think it's
Whoa.
wrong. I think that's wrong that offends you. Why would that offend you? What's wrong with short people? What's wrong with the guys marrying girls taller than them?
I didn't. So
No, you were like, stop doing that. You were upset by it.
right, I know. And
Am I the shortest guy you've ever dated?
No.
Do you ever date a guy shorter than you? Go on a date with a guy shorter than you?
No.
Gosh, some of these women out here, man. Yeah, I would. You ever ask girls before? You'd be like, this guy, he's got a gazillion dollars. He's an unbelievable guy, unbelievably handsome, attractive. He is 3 inches shorter than you. They go, no.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Girl,
If I was all the same, everything, but I was 5'7", would you give me a chance?
literally before I met you in person, it says online that you are 5'8", and I wanted to clarify because if you were, I was just going to say, don't bother coming.
There's your answer.
Oh, I thought that was going to be some beautiful thing. Like, I talked to you anyway.
Well, now I love you and would accept that, but I didn't even know you then. So I was like, yeah, this is a good qualifier.
This is unbelievable. Huh. Write a song about that, Oliver.
Yeah.
So-
Guys are 5'9", not getting chances.
The song did really inspire me, so I kind
Did
of
it?
like it made me put pen to paper a little bit.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Using pen.
Yeah.
Would you like to share a little bit
Yeah,
what's in
sure.
your heart?
Do you just give us something? It was just totally workshopping it, but I wanted to see what the recties think. And Derek, if you wouldn't mind,
Does the song have a title yet, or are you still working on it?
Downtrodden Man. All right, let me find the rhythm here. Grew up on hard times, South Louisiana. Wow, that's pretty good. Old girl made me move away. She took everything I had and more. I still hate Katrina to this day. Sorry for the hurricane joke. It was the government's fault. All these rich men aren't doing us right. My gosh, this all sucks. I need a cold, hard drink. But what the crap am I gonna do with all this Bud Light? Screw you, Bud Light, I hate you now. Okay, that's just where it's at right now.
Okay.
Just trying to hit the heart and soul of,
It did get angrier
working
and
man.
angrier for sure.
Well, I'm angry.
I felt it.
Yeah, I felt that.
The guy I'm channeling is angry. Trent Kinney is the name of that guy.
Okay.
Trent Kinney.
Trent Kinney.
Born and raised down south,
South Louisiana.
South Louisiana.
Okay.
Well, until we had to move. It's where I grew up's underwater
Stay
now.
there. Yeah. Not a good swimmer.
Thanks to Bush.
He did it. It kind of inspired me.
Or do I like Bush?
Yeah, I was
Thanks
going to say,
to-
you would like Bush.
Thanks to
you got that
Al
wrong.
Gore.
Al Gore.
Actually, that reminds me. I need to look up. The very first show of the very first weekend. I just talked to a girl and immediately. I was like, "What's your name?" And she goes, "Katrina." I was like, "Oh, sucks for you in 2004." And I was like, "I don't even know if that was the right year. I should not just say these things if I don't know what I'm talking."
It does feel like, is there a bad guy named Katrina, Alexa?
Adolf.
Never mind. You're welcome. Okay, Adolf's pretty good.
Katrina Hurt.
I did meet a really funny fan who somehow started going on she's like, we have a few kids, they're teenagers. He was joking about what they call their grandparents. They're like, yeah, what they call her dad. They call her Boopa or something like that. He's like, I think good is better. His name's Adolf. And he starts going, he's like, he was born in the 40s. Like, they were hedging their bets when they named it. And she's like, stop. No, they weren't. He's like, they were hedging. Which I think is hilarious.
Wow.
Just in case they won, he'd be in a good space.
My gosh.
In case
That's
he
a very
came,
funny thought.
yeah, he came out the good guy.
Why else would you name a kid Adolf in the middle of World War II? Play both sides.
Yeah.
That's why
I
I'd
think
like
you're
our second.
I think you're declaring your side by doing that.
Well, you're just playing. You're just in case. That's why I want our second born to be named Jijing. Just in case, it'll be life be easier. Mm-hmm. And we'll have a little girl named.
Taiwan.
Nagasaki.
No, yeah. I don't know a Russian name, but one of those. This is Thomas and Vlad.
Putin.
So yeah, that was just when you hear beautiful art, you get inspired.
Yeah. I feel like I've been inspired twice now. Would you mind if I share a little bit about what's on my heart?
Oh my gosh, please.
Yeah. I'm not going to be able to find the same melody you did, but
Please. I think it's more than acceptable for you to share, considering the government's making us share all our data.
okay. I wish people up north knew how I felt. I wish my daddy stopped hitting me with a belt. I wish my second cousin didn't get Pfizer, 'cause now she's really sick when I sleep right beside her. She's a real good wife. She's a real good cook. And I love how she always reads our son those QAnon books.
There's something there.
Yeah, she's good.
That's really touching into something special.
I don't know.
Thanks.
Just something I've been working on
Pfizer,
for
huh?
a long time.
COVID's
I'm angry.
Still going around?
What do you say?
COVID's still going around? People don't test for that anymore, or we don't care?
I'll be honest. I thought last weekend that we were out together, there was one point where I thought I had COVID and diarrhea at the same time. So,
Same thing.
just, yeah, I don't know. I was like, is that a symptom?
I had
I don't
really
know.
bad diarrhea last week.
Cool.
Katie did this morning.
I did not.
She did, dude. It's okay. She did. Yeah, put it on camera on her.
Sorry,
She
Katie.
can't lie. She can't lie. That's a normal human function.
When you guys get it now, do you just call it honeymooning?
Yeah,
just
exactly.
reminds us. We are synced up. We poop at the same time every day.
Dude.
I think
Rachel,
that's
there yet?
enough. I think that's enough.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I think we're
Press that
good.
button, yeah.
Yeah, we don't need, people don't need to know this.
We're synced up.
I have a, that is cute of you guys to be synced up. I'm not quite there yet, but
I feel for couples with one bath. Because we'd have to move.
one toilet? Or do you mean?
Yeah, I was shortening like bathroom.
Oh, sorry.
You don't do it in the bath.
We're synced up. I go bath. She gets the toilet.
I mean, on our honeymoon, it was almost that situation. There was only one toilet.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Yeah, I mean, we had a nice, beautiful open air mountain thing. I was just hanging over the side. Like, how big a bird is up there? Yeah, just to make it believe I was just up there just squeezing. Just trying to make it believable.
Bird sound.
She's laughing so hard at this. It's very immature.
I'm just thinking about that
Yeah,
experience.
it was a terrible honeymoon. All good.
I feel like, I don't know if you guys did this when you were newlyweds. I feel like Rachel's a little too into me, like going to the bathroom. Not in like a kinky way, but it's just like in the way that like a dog doesn't know you're going to the bathroom and will like follow you in. And you're like shooing your dog, like, hey, get out of here, kind of thing.
come on.
I feel like Rachel just has like a sense for like when I'm taking a dump, and it'll just be like outside the door, just like, how's it going in there? Like, can you go just get on your phone somewhere?
Hey, where are you? Oh, how's it going?
Oh, okay. I figured you've been in here a while, so I figured you're probably. Are you pooping? Yeah, I am. Okay.
Okay.
Wait, how come do you think you? I'm just like, can you just go watch a show?
I
or
mean,
something?
last night I had text Trey. I mean, I was literally like, you have been down there for 45 minutes.
She was legitimately upset with me. I go to bed and she's like, I mean, what took so long? Like, what? Can I not just have a little time to myself?
A little introverted time.
It was.
And she was like, we're like going to bed. We usually, have a routine. We cuddle, it's a kiss goodnight. She was just kind of like cold shouldering me. How long a poop you're gonna take? Are you kidding me?
I mean,
I was like, I'm upset. You're upset about this?
you were, because you were just sitting on your phone down there. You weren't
That's
doing
fun.
anything else.
That is fun. I feel like my poop time recently, it's been a lot of gearing up for football season. Like now, pooping is almost associated with Patrick Mahomes.
I just bought Sunday ticket this morning. YouTube TV has Sunday ticket.
Yeah, we gotta start figuring out how we're gonna do this. This is exciting. It's gonna be a fun fall.
Goodness.
It's making me want to poop just thinking about it.
Katie, you better insult me. I need to go to sleep. Yeah. Why are we talking about?
I don't know.
poop?
I have
This is
one
a
thing
wild episode.
to change the subject. Maybe we end with this. It's like it was a while ago, but we talked about I had that dramatic reading of that girl who had
Yes.
that huge
Yes.
MLM thing, but didn't really say what it was. I messaged her.
Yes.
I said, hey, I would love for you to send me some info. on the Done For You marketing course. Thanks. Here's the response. Hi. Okay. Have you heard of MRR? Let me stop right there.
Let me just refresh. You don't know this person? Or you kind of
They went
do?
to prom together.
Yeah, when I looked it
but
up-
not as dates.
Yeah.
Just in the same group.
And I didn't go to this
she's
school.
got a
She slept
she-
a lot in college.
It's
You can remember this
amazing.
stuff.
Yeah. It's the female mind. They can remember details like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So pretty much.
Does it seem like an automated response?
Yes.
Hi.
Hi. This is a business development, marketing, and automation training with master resale rights attached. MRR, master resale rights.
Right.
MRR is the process of buying a digital product one time and gives the ability to resell that same product for 100% profit every single sale for 100% profit. Good sentence.
Yeah. That's an amazing deal.
And the thing is, it's 100% profit. Did I mention that yet? No, she didn't say that. It teaches you how to digitally market your business or hobby or whatever. Some examples for me are homeschooling, gardening, Monet, nice, my boutique, or our moving business, etc. This girl, she's the busiest woman alive.
Wow.
Congrats. It teaches you how to set up your own funnel, your email subscription, your links to other things you sell, Monet. There it is one more time.
Yeah.
Calendars you create, lists you create, etc. I kind of understand it.
I'm lost what? She's
Is it an email pyramid scheme?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it sounds like I still have to come up with my own homeschool curriculum.
yeah,
This
what
is
is
just
she
teaching how to-
offering you?
I don't know.
Just how to
How to
put it in a different.
like resell rights. Like I already own it. Why would I need someone else to sell it for me?
Yeah, I think we need to know more.
This is some kind of. Do you have any questions you'd like me to ask her?
How much?
How are you doing?
How much is it?
Hi, how much?
How
I just
are you
like.
doing?
I become her favorite client ever. Hi, I've got about 10 grand willing to invest. Like, is that going to be enough?
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh.
Movie business. Tell me more about that. I'd like to be a part of that too.
So you have to pass on the video to someone else. It's kind of like The Ring, where you watch it and you have to send it on.
You
or
have
you're
7
stuck with
days.
it.
Gosh. Oh my gosh.
Okay, I'll follow up. Maybe I'll have something next week.
Very ambiguous.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
it's like I
ambiguous.
kind of get it. You're selling something digital, that's attractive, but it takes a lot of work to come up with any kind of digital curriculum.
Wow. Okay, let's wrap up here with the segment. Been too long. I'm very excited for this one. Maybe my favorite segment. We got a special one today. Katie tells a story in under 30 seconds.
Ooh.
She has a really fun story for us from our vacation. Mm-hmm. Pretty wild little story. Mm-hmm. So Derek, let us know when you're ready with the little music and the timer. And Katie's going to share about a pretty scary little time down to the beaches of Florida.
Okay. While Derek's pulling it up, how much did you get recognized in Seaside?
I mean, we're mainly just
At
in
the
the house and
house,
beach, but
yeah. Our neighbors
the
did.
2 times I went on public, several times.
I would
But
encourage
it's our
you.
place, man. Gotta
go-
get down there to do a show.
Yeah, go to Branson and see how they compare. I went to Branson last weekend. You would have
Blew
thought
your mind.
I was the Trey Kennedy account.
Wow.
It was humming down there.
Let's go.
A lot of folks. Might need to shoot the special in Branson.
Yeah.
It's nuts down there.
Do they have a venue? Do they do shows?
Oh yeah, that's all they do.
Yeah.
It
Like-
shows for old people.
But they like what I'm saying, like
For
outside
us.
acts.
Yeah, I see.
Nelly
Probably not.
performed down there at a big theater.
Nelly did.
Yeah.
Well, it's good enough for Nelly. It's good enough for
wow.
us.
I could
Yeah.
actually, like, how far is it from Springfield?
45 minutes.
Yeah, that's the play. Branson instead of
Instead of
Springfield.
Springfield. Do it in the
Springfield,
summertime
drive.
when people are there.
It's too late. Oh well.
Yeah.
Maybe next year. Okay. You ready, Derek?
Ready.
On his cue.
30,
So
29,
we were down on the
28.
beach, and
Yes.
my whole family was in the water. Oh no!
20,
You got it. Come on.
19,
And we were all swimming, and I was noticing there was a lot of fish in the water. It was also murky and really choppy that day.
Oh, murky. Glad to hear that
And
detail.
I was feeling a little like, this is kind of eerie. I
9,
usually love the ocean.
8,
We look up, there's a fin and like a 6-foot thing under the water. And
4,
we all kind of started
3,
walking backwards. And then I
2,
started running, and it was a
1.
shark.
0.
Kind of a cliffhanger. I like it.
I have to focus so much to do that.
That is hard.
Yeah, if she had 5 more seconds, you'd learn one of her brothers is no longer with us.
It's probably good at cutoff when it
The
did.
best part of that story is the first 10 seconds are her like battling so hard to give extra details. So most of my family, about half of us, not quite all but like one.
Somewhere in the water. Well, like knee deep in the water.
And it was the beach, and we were in the water swimming. The activity we were doing in the water was swimming. Oh,
We saw a shark when we were in the water.
we did. So we were in
Shallow
the
water too. Scary.
at like 7 p.m. So apparently that's when they're active. I don't know.
Yeah, at dusk and dawn.
I think I was the one who saw it the most. I think people
Yeah.
got glimpses in the peripherals.
I only got a
I
glimpse.
saw dead in front of me.
Jaws.
Couldn't have been more than 20 feet. A 6 to 8 foot animal just
Large fish. Holy
and
cow.
I just looked someone because again I'm a lake boy. I'm not an ocean boy. I looked someone. I was like, is that a dolphin? What is that? Someone just goes, that's not a dolphin.
yeah.
And we all just kind of think the same thing, start backing up. And I mean, I was just trying to Google like what big animal is near the shores. I mean, it had to be some kind of shark.
Wow.
It was wild.
Well, and there were
was
like
it
a
doing
ton
there?
of fish around us. That's when I don't love swimming with a ton of small fish just because I don't really like them. But also in my head is like, wherever there's small fish, there are bigger because that's what they eat. So,
Kind of philosophical.
Yeah, life cycle.
yep.
I'm quite confident. It was. Have you seen? There's this video I saw going around. It was just like a huge aerial shot of like, here's Panama City Beach, and it's like 100 yards offshore. I mean, you see like the shoreline, people out the first 50 yards, and then probably 150, 200 yards out is 400 sharks.
No way.
Like they are out, and I looked up. I think they've had 1 or 2 attacks in the past decade. I mean, they just don't mess with people,
Yeah.
but they're like right there.
That is kind of crazy. I've read something interesting before where like there was no public fear of sharks before Jaws.
Yeah.
Like it really like exaggerated this that we need to be afraid of them. Like they don't really want to attack people. They're scared of people.
Spielberg regrets that movie because
Does he?
he put the fear of sharks.
Spielberger.
Spielberg.
Mark Wahlberg.
But they do. They have hurt people though, so there is
oh,
some
wow.
sort of fear,
You're
right?
anti-shark.
Oh.
Oh, they have?
You know what I mean? It's like it's not the fear isn't like unreasonable.
Yes.
Right. Well, but you see, like 9/11 really made people fired up about airplanes. Before then they're like fun, but they've only gotten. People are scared of pandemics now.
Yeah.
I'm probably not a great person. I am
Vaccines.
scared of most animals, so that's probably.
I mean, no, I'm not a fan of sharks. I hope they go extinct. I'll say
Oh
it.
wow!
Yeah.
Wouldn't miss them.
I think
Wouldn't
that
miss
would
'em.
hurt our ecosystem.
Would it?
Mm-hmm.
How would it hurt it?
The algae.
The algae would, just take over.
Mm-hmm.
Butterfly effect.
New York City covered in algae
Yep.
with the great white ghost.
Yep.
I mean, I know it's true, but they don't really do a good job explaining. Like, oh, really? You're not worried about the polar bears? Well, if they go, say goodbye to the Amazon rainforest.
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
Well, I never.
Say goodbye to your precious hamburger. Like, really?
What?
I would miss out on that?
No more cows? I mean, you know more than me, but I'm struggling to follow.
I am a sucker anytime you see like a tweet or a thread. It's like, did you know what will happen if monarch butterflies go extinct? It's like, I'm strap in for the next 3 minutes. I would love to know what would happen.
Guess what? No more girls would be born. Like, what? Really?
Yep. XY chromosomes only. Look it up.
Monarch butterfly.
Yeah, they're helpful.
They've got a pheromone that
Oh,
creates.
is that a monarch on your hat? You got some little butterflies.
Do
on
I?
there.
Oh, wow.
I don't think it's a monarch.
Yes,
Maybe
it
the
is.
top one.
Is it?
Do you know what a monarch is?
No.
That's definitely one.
No? Afraid of sharks?
Also, I was also scared of butterflies when I was little. So
Oh, you were
Yikes.
weird.
there's this
kid,
place that it was like a butterfly house.
Yeah.
At a garden, and there's just like thousands of butterflies.
I mean,
And,
1,000 of anything is scary.
it
I will give you
was-
that.
They're just like it was terrifying. I ran out of there.
She was 19.
Thomas will not be going.
It is one of those things when you think that like beauty doesn't matter, beauty can't get you places. Look at the difference in how we view butterflies versus how we view moths.
Yeah.
They are the same thing.
Yep.
Like, oh, butterflies are awesome.
That's my biggest argument with the crazy PETA people. I mean, the rat. We just massacre rats left and right. It's like it's encouraged online.
yeah.
I guess that. Why? Explain it to me. We're worried about Bengal tigers with the rats. We got to do something about the rats. They're taking over the cities.
Dude, you ever seen that? It's like a slang term, I think. I think it's called like a rat's nest or something. But when the tails of these rats in New York City all get like connected,
No,
and they're all
no.
just like stuck.
No.
That's what that means?
Don't Google it.
Ew.
Okay, I'm on it.
Is that, well, that's like a term to say like your hair's a rat's nest, and I never really
And
knew.
a rat's
Oh,
nest
I
is
think it might come from when the tails get clogged.
I just assumed it was like a rat would make like a little nest like a bird.
like a Chinese finger trap or something.
Ew. I don't think I want to see this.
Oh no, wait, it's called
Is that a rat?
Gross. Oh man, it's called a rat king. Sorry.
A rat kink?
Ew.
A rat.
Okay.
No, I have a rat kink, but this is called.
I don't like that.
I don't like
Don't show it. All right.
It's called
On
a
that
rat
note,
king.
I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, all right.
I
Thomas
think
is crying.
yeah.
There's rats taking over the cities. Like, subscribe, support the show. Come see the podcast in person. It'll save a polar bear.
We're pretty sure.
Peace. Correct opinions. Correct opinions.